Welcome to Cricket in America. Your host Ahmed Rana is here, and you know what? Congratulations, USA. We have a USA coach here, Mr. Pubudu Dassanayake. He been involved with the Sri Lankan cricket. Then he moved to Canada. Been involved in Canadian cricket. Then he under his leadership, Nepal has done very well. But now, most excitingly, USA has won the championship of WCL4. So, Mr. Pubudu, thank you for welcome and thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Sir, tell my viewers about USA team. Who's the best batsman now? Who's the best bowler? And who's the best fielder?
I think I'm really excited about the team, and it's a great team. Top, there are lots of top players, but if you ask me, few players Stephen Taylor, the captain, is leading the team, and scoring lots of runs. Tim Roy, Allen, and Timil Patel, they are the best performers in this last tournament. But overall, even though if I mention three names, the whole team actually performed pretty well.
Especially, I want to ask you about the Dotson catch. Now it's top 5 ESPN. How do you feel after watching that?
It's great. I'm also a wicket keeper, and when I see that, it's fantastic. Especially energetic guy, always on the field, putting a lot of effort, and that time period, team was in trouble, and that catch was very vital, and it was a fantastic flying catch.
I believe under your leadership, not only Team USA is improving, but especially Dotson is improving. And then the way he caught that ball. It was very exciting to know. And especially the viewers has been emailing me and sending me a comments to have Dotson on board for the interview. I hope you can get us to do it too. So let me get back to the USA team. You said Stephen Taylor and Alex Amsterdam has made the century, and I believe Timit Patel is the highest wicket taker, 14. So what about Fahad Babar has been promoted as well. So who's the youngest in the team?
Actually, the captain
Stephen Taylor is the youngest,
and Prashant Naya also I think the same age.
So Prashant Nair is the bowler.
Left-arm spinner.
Left-arm spinner. Yeah. Okay. So tell my viewers something. Where do you see USA cricket team is going, and the USA where the cricket is going?
Actually, to improve cricket in any country, the national team has to move forward in the ICC ranking. So this is the first step that we were able to move forward to Division 3 today from Division 4. And from there, it's important for us to keep winning, moving into Division 2, 1, and maybe next World Cup, USA to be, in that participate in that World Cup.
Yes, of course.
So lots of plans are there. I think overall, looking at the bigger picture, this team has done tremendous well in the last couple of weeks. At the same time, we in the going into the future, I wanted to see lots of other players who can capable of representing the USA team.
In the Division 4 tournament, your team, the most the competitive team with USA was Oman. So whenever USA is playing Oman, it seems like India is playing Pakistan or Australia is playing England. What do you want to tell my viewers about that?
No, Oman was a team to beat in this tournament, and they have been a good team for the last 2 years. They played the last T20 World Cup. So we were actually really focused in that. I also want to compare USA team with the Oman and see where we stand. And the boys really gave their best in the both games, and very happy to see that we have beaten them in the final.
Okay, so you saying Oman is the uprising team and the USA is the uprising team. What about the other teams? Were there Bermuda, Denmark, and Jersey? Italy? I never seen Italy and Denmark before. This was my first time. How was your experience as a USA coach and as a cricketer to see that countries are involving in cricket as well?
No, it's great to see it. All these countries are playing cricket, and even when my earlier job with Nepal, I have been seeing these teams before. But when you take overall, a country like USA, even like Nepal, where there's a lot of players, there are a lot of viewers, cricket lovers, the game can really develop. When you take USA, easily, in few years' time, USA can become a top cricketing nation. That attributes are there. I think, like, for all these things, we need to, national team needs to keep moving forward, and I think we are in the right path.
Don't you think we need like academies, and also now we are playing on the turf wickets, like we need some good stadium and grounds. I believe ICC should involve more, because I see the tournament was excellent and USA has won, but I think ICC could have done better than that.
No, of course, like, it's we need to bring up a good pathway. In USA, I haven't heard any school cricket. When you are around 10, 12, there has to be a system.
The grassroots cricket.
Grassroots cricket has to, like, the youngsters had to have an opportunity to play cricket, and then they come into higher levels, academies, club cricket. Then it comes to regionals. That pathway has to be very clear, and I think, like, ICC is, like, putting their best effort to make that pathway. Bringing the youngsters is going to be the most important thing moving forward.
I think ICC is doing a wonderful job now. They're taking the role in USA cricket, but I have traveled a lot big from cricket because of the program Cricket in America. I went to New York, Florida, Texas, Houston, Chicago, and now we are in LA. Everywhere I go, I don't know if you know this or not, India was the first where all the people have watched the viewership as a viewership, and then USA was the second for the viewership when the World Cup was happening. So I go everywhere, people ask me that question, so I want to ask you, do you think ICC will be doing live matches, streaming for the viewers, so maybe they can get good sponsor, maybe people can be involved, maybe USA people can be involved, because mostly people are playing cricket from India, Pakistan, West Indies, all the foreigners or immigrants who came here. What do you want to tell my viewers about that?
No, I'm definitely, like, moving forward. ICC Americas has a lot of plans for USA, and this is just the beginning. From players' point of view and the viewers' point of view, there are so many things in the plate, and I'm pretty sure they will get those things right into right direction in coming days. I think definitely cricket is going to grow in this country.
Mr. Pubudu, thank you so much for giving us time. Do you want to give any message to the young viewers, especially who are watching you and want to play for USA?
No, it's for me, like, it's a great opportunity to come and coach USA, and seeing the talent here around, and the interest, like, in wherever I have gone in the last 2 months. It's so much, and I have confidence, like, this country will turning into a big cricketing nation, and the youngsters will be the ones that are going to get that benefit, like, in coming days. So have that belief, if you like cricket, have that the dream to play for your country, and in few years, like, USA will be one of the top teams.
Congratulations to you, and congratulations to Team USA. Dear viewers, this was Cricket in America, your host Ahmed Rana. See you till next time.